Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. As you can see, I have an unsolved Rubik's Cube right here. And the scramble is not that good, but we'll still try to solve it. There are 43 quintillion scrambles, so we can solve it. So, first step to solve a Rubik's Cube is to make a white cross at the bottom. But before that, we need to make a daisy, which means that 4 white edges plus the yellow center. Let's see how can we do that. There's one edge here and then the edge here. As you can see, we have matched up the edges and to make a daisy. And now the color which is opposite to the white edge, adjacent to the white edge, match it up with its center. Like blue is already matched up with the center, so rotate it 180 degrees like so. It is 180 degrees, one edge is already done. Now for the next edge, orange is already matched up, so we are going to rotate that also 180 degrees. Red, you have to match up with red, so I'm just going to do this. The red is matched up and now 180 degrees. For green, I'm going to rotate it twice and then 180 degrees. As you can see, we have made the white cross. That is the end of step 1. Step 2 is to solve the white face and the bottom layer. If you solve the bottom layer, you'll automatically get the white face. For that, we need to put the corners at their places. So there is one corner here, and as you can see, the adjacent color to it is green. You can match it up, put it center. Its center is already green, so perform this. L, U prime, L prime. So now one corner is already gone in its place. Time for the second corner. This one, adjacent color is red. Match it up with its center. Then perform the same algorithm again. It's simple. If you practice, then you can solve. And I'll also leave the moves algorithms in the description, so check it out. Now there are two of these left. Now it's on the bottom face facing this side. Now there's adjacent color is orange, so we match it up with its orange, which is on the right side. Now for the right one, for the right algorithm, we are going to do R, U, R prime. It's on the top, it's with green, again it's on the right side, so R, U, R prime. Now only one color is left, this one right here. And we're going to match it up with its orange center, and then we're going to perform R, U, R prime. As you can see, we have solved the second step, white face plus the bottom layer. For the third step, we have to solve the middle layer. Now for that, we need to check the top face. Check if there are any yellow edges. There's one here, and there is one here too, because it is adjacent. There's one here, there is one there, and there aren't any. This color, which has no yellow edges, search for the center of this color right here, which is facing towards you. Now it's orange, and you can see it's forming an opposite T, facing downwards T. Now the color which is adjacent to it on the top side is blue. I'm going to see which side is blue. For me, the blue is on the right side, and we're going to perform this. R, U, R prime. Now I've displaced the whites, so I need to match it up with the center. Perform L, U prime, L prime. Now the white is back to its place, and let's continue solving the middle layer in the same process as I told you. Now there is one here, one there. It's already solved, so let's solve this again. I've displaced this corner, so I'll match it up again. So we're done with that again. Now we're going to continue solving. It's on three sides, this, and this, which means we are almost done. And for blue, so I'm going to match blue with blue, appropriate color. Okay, opposite T, red is on the right side, so right one, right triple. Now white is placed, and we're almost done. So only this corners are left to solve. 1, 2, 3, this side. It's already solved, so this is on the right side, so we're going to perform the right side. And we're still not done since only this corner is left. That will do one more time for that one. It's on this side, it's on this side, it's not on this side, so this side will match up with the green one. And then we're going to do this. As you can see, we have solved the middle layer 2 and the remaining white side and the bottom layer are intact. So you have completed step 3 also. For step 4, we need to solve the yellow cross. As I said, the daisy was with white edges, this time it will be with yellow edges. Now, I am choosing red facing towards me, as you can see, red facing towards me. Now, if you have edge like this, facing like this edge, then rotate it until it forms a 12-line position on a cloth. As you can see, 12 up, 9 this side. 12-line position, and then do this algorithm. F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. As you can see, I have solved the yellow cross. Usually it doesn't happen, but for more algorithms, I'll leave it in the description of what to do. If there's a line, then perform the same. If there's a line like edge, center, and edge, then do the same algorithm again. Then it will give you the 12-line position one. Do the algorithm again, and then you'll get a cross. If there's no edge and only a center, then do that algorithm again until you get this straight line. Then, as I said, perform the algorithm until you get the yellow cross. This corner, I said it's okay, it doesn't matter. Now we are going to rotate the cube so that those yellow corners face towards the right side. Or I mean that this yellow edge faces towards my left side. Now the next step, step 5, is to solve the yellow face. Okay, in order to solve the yellow face, we need to perform this algorithm. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, and R prime. As you can see, there's one additional corner, so we are going to rotate it so that this corner faces toward the bottom left corner of U. Perform the algorithm again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. The corner has come again, but this time along with the corners. Now, as I said, this should face the bottom left corner, and there should be one more corner that faces towards you. If that is it, then which means you have done something wrong and you have to solve the cube again, or just try to solve it again. So now you're going to perform the algorithm once more. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, and R prime. As you can see, we have solved the yellow face and the remaining are intact. Now, for the next step, step 6, we're almost coming to the end. So, you can see, now for this you need to find the edges. You need to solve the edges of this cube. Now, if the corners match, like my corners, 2 corners match, these do not match, these do not match, these two match, and these do not match. The 2 corners which match, place it towards your left side and then solve the algorithm. And then solve this algorithm which I'm telling you. L, U, R, U prime, L prime, U2, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Now, we are almost done, as you can see. If you get a situation like this, the corners match it up with the appropriate center. Matched it up. As you can see, it's already done. Now there's only we need to solve the final edges. This. You'll get 3 cases here. And those 3 cases, they're different cases. So I'll explain to them about if I make a next video on this. But in my case, I have all opposite colors. As you can see, orange is opposite to red. I have red facing me, and therefore orange is on this side. Blue and green is on this side, not opposite, and they are all opposites. Usually most people get one side solved, but it's not in my case. So what you have to do, if you get kind of this case, place the color using which you were solving and then do this. It's a bit different algorithm, but still. M2, M means the middle layer, 2 times that side, which means anti-clockwise or clockwise. So actually clockwise, so you rotate it clockwise. Then do this once. Do this the color which you want to do. It's okay if you which side you want to do because all are opposites. Then bring the middle layer once towards you or anti-clockwise. Rotate this twice. Put this up, and then you'll get a case like this, like as I've got. Now as you can see, I've solved the yellow face and this. It's simple. You get the white in the middle, and you'll get yellow. You just rotate it and you'll get this case. Now, the final step of solving the cube. Now, the case which I was telling you, this, but one side is also solved. So I have solved 3 sides: yellow, green, and white. You can get other faces also solved, but the face which is solved, except yellow and white, the face which is solved, keep it facing away from you. And the one which is facing towards you, that is blue. Check on which side are the colors opposite. Towards me, the left one, that means the orange and green, the orange and red one are opposite colors. So do the same algorithm again, just a bit differently. M2, the color which you want, the red one, rotate towards you. Then bring the middle layer once towards you. Rotate it 2 times. Bring the middle layer that side, and then rotate it towards the right so red matches up with red. And the final step, solve it. As you can see, I've solved the cube, and if you practice, it will take you about 10 minutes in the start or about 30 minutes, but if you keep practicing, you can solve it in 2 minutes or even less than 1 minute. I can solve it in 2 minutes, but since this cube doesn't move properly that much, so it takes me 2 minutes. Otherwise, I can solve the cube in about less than 2 minutes or 1 minute. So that's it for the video. I'll leave the algorithms in the description as I said, and see you next time. Enjoy the day.